in her professional, vocational, social, and cultural endeavors, all of those things, and who deserves acknowledgement as embodying the spirit and distinction that brings pride to the university. We put together a couple of short videos about each of our distinguished alumni honorees so that we can hear about them and we can hear from them and those who know them and their work best. Please enjoy learning more about our distinguished young alumna, honoree Ali Stroker.
I fell in love with this school because I felt like I could be me here. It was like when I rolled down the street, I was not the most interesting thing that was coming towards somebody.
If anybody is a role model for courage in life, it's Ali. Her motto, which is making your limitations your opportunities, I kind of think should be the model for all of us.
Becoming the first actress in a wheelchair on Broadway was really cool. And then getting to perform on the Tony Awards was just such an incredible, once-in-a-lifetime moment.
She's such a bright energy because she's just a radiant energy on stage. She's a radiant energy in the room. And so in that, it's inspiring. It's like this sense of, you can do this, kids.
Surprised to see me. The Glee Project was such an opportunity not only to share my story, but also show the world what I could do. But I also was able to tell my own personal story, which always comes along with me. My chair is a part of who I am.
She's very talented, very warm, and she became more and more courageous and fiercely determined to do what she wants to do.
It's the way to a dream, I believe.
We are so inspired by Ali because she's not only an outstanding actress, but a great humanitarian and an advocate.
I am very aware of the amount of support I've been given, and I think the only way to feel right about that is to give it back.
I know that it was an inspiration for her fellow students to be around her because she has a work ethic, a dedication, a kindness, something about having joy in what you're doing.
Something really cool happens when something is made possible. Everyone else now knows that their dreams are real. And NYU has set me up in such a beautiful way to take on this career and my life. And so for me, this is like even more than just like an alumni award. It was like, to receive this award is like a "we still have your back" award.
By Allison Green, Dean, Tisch School of the Arts, it is my pleasure to invite Ali Stroker to the stage.
Thank you so much. Whoa. Please do.
Ali, wait 1 second.
I didn't know.
Ladies and
I thought that was my
gentlemen,
cue.
let me read the citation. With inexhaustible ambition and boundless talent, your personal motto, making your limitations your opportunities, that personal motto is truly appropriate. A gifted entertainer, your breakthrough performances on stage and screen are empowering. Remarkable displays of determination, spirit, and generosity that resonate with audiences. Appreciating the power of your platform, you share your personal and professional experiences with trademark warmth, candor, and optimism, offering motivation and hope to those who are too often underestimated and ignored. Your voice is as impactful offstage as it is on. Through your leadership and advocacy, you support vulnerable children and families, improve the lives of others through the arts, and affect meaningful and lasting change. In recognition of your inspiring professional achievements, the joy and affirmation you bring to your audiences, and your extensive humanitarian work, this award is presented with the respect, the deep respect and admiration of your fellow alumni.
I like center stage. I am so grateful for this award, and I'm really, really grateful to NYU, because NYU said yes, we will accept you, and it felt really good. And then there were times, especially at the beginning of my career at NYU, where they said no. And I am even more grateful for that. Because I had to learn how to articulate and speak and talk about what I needed in order to go after my dreams. And that's when this concept of your limitations becoming your opportunities became very clear to me. When I sat in dance class freshman year on the side observing, that was a moment for me to become a master translator, to learn how to make movement work for me from the side first, because that's where NYU wanted me at first. And then they didn't leave my side. We began conversations about how to make it work, how I could take the dance classes, and how I would become a master dancer on wheels. I am so grateful to my teachers who were always there to talk to me about ideas. I'm so grateful to my parents, my dad, who told me from the moment I was injured that nothing is impossible. And for my mom, who always told me when one door doesn't open, another one will. And I am so grateful to the love of my life, David, who tells me that one of the most powerful answers to a question is I don't know. And I love that, because the truth is, there are a lot of things that I want in my career and in my life that I don't know how I'm going to do yet. And that's okay, because that's part of the journey. Turning your limitations into your opportunities and becoming someone who turned something that was impossible into something possible has been an honor. I think that being in a wheelchair is a privilege. I get to see the world through this lens. Thank you, NYU, for having my back, and I will be back. Thank you.